Good morning, good night, and good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful whatever time of the day you are in. We're back here, All the Mods 9. Another YouTube stream to mess with our test of if YouTube streams are hurting the channel, but this is just too big of news to not be streaming on YouTube. Now, on our journey to the Gregstar. Woot, says Andrew, and woot, says Ringling. How are you guys doing? Guys, we have a goal. That is the Gregstar. Now, I was thinking a good way to help with that journey would be rather than playing and starting Greg after we already have an all the mod star, is to actually start with Greg from the beginning and use Gregtech to help us progress, help us get resources and all that good stuff. You're doing good, Ringling? Awesome. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. Guys, I only did a little looting since the last stream because I ended up sleeping most of the morning. We got a few more tools, some diamond tools. Got a sharpness 5 and a life stealing sword, and I wanted to combine these in an anvil. And a bit of tools. These both have catalysis, which makes it so when you kill mobs, they spread skulk. Don't really want to use that. I'm going to do a little sort here. Ah, dang. Illegal state exception. We got an enchanting table from one of the chests. I'll show you where we looted in just a moment. And an anvil. A bunch more miscellaneous loot. And I went ahead and finished the roof of our cabin here at the Donut Community. And the only way I had to get up the middle right now was a rope into our upper area. Now, over here, for those who don't know, we'll be working with the Donut Community this season. They had an elevator into a massive cave, and I've done my best to light it up. But there's been tons of these chests that were underneath spawners. Hello? There we go. And that's where I was doing some looting. The rope is cool. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's just tons of these chests everywhere. And looting them has given us a good set of gear to work with here at the start. Definitely going to grab this uranium. Something else I made sure I was grabbing when I was down here was I was grabbing any prosperity and any, oh gosh, platinum. I heard we all got eternal beef. Yeah, I can't believe how fast I got an eternal steak this season. I do need to eat it once for the taste. And then I'm trying to eat foods that I don't currently have tasted so that we can get more hearts. But I got to work through all this food. You killed one cow and got it. I did too. It was my first cow. No way. I wonder if that's bugged, honestly. But I do see a chest I didn't loot over this way. But these deep chests are stacked with loot. Ooh, a mending pickaxe. I wonder if we could combine that with fortune. And we finally got legs, which makes me feel a bit safer about going around. And we also got, there's chainmail gloves in here. Let me loot this chest really fast. And I wonder if I can swap from leather to chain. Perfect. Yeah, so that's where I got a little bit of loot. It was literally just a couple minutes of looting. I didn't do anything too crazy because I realized I wanted to do our progress on stream. Now, today's goal is to start the Steam Age of Gregtech. The very first age you progress through. Oh, we're the first to fight this boss. It's got fire resistance. Luckily, we don't deal fire damage. It's got a good sword, though. Okay. And we got him. Well, I might trade our diamond pants for these ones, because these got 5 armor and physical and explosive resistance. And we'll loot this chest and head to the surface. We'll clean up our inventory, and we'll start diving in to the Steam Age. Let's see here. Ooh, a free whirly spring. That's good. All right, we did get another knowledge of death point. I'm going to do another point in... Oh, darn, we can't do treasure seeker again. In that case, I'm going to go shadow walker. Reduces the range at which mobs detect you, which is really nice. I'm going to make sure we've lit up this area. I'm going to kill this zombie and then we'll go to the surface. So let's go ahead and slash home. And I think we can pretty quickly clean up our inventory. And then while I do a few miscellaneous upgrades around the base, we'll talk about the Steam Age. So give me just a moment, folks. Put away our seeds. We got some compressed stone, which is good. Grab all of this. I am curious if I turn this into silent gear. Yeah, fortune and mending. Perfect. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted out of that. Running out of space in our chests already, but don't worry, part of the plan today is to have adequate storage, so I'm not too worried about storage. But I did get some platinum smelting, and I'll show you why I did that. Do you know if they fixed the filters on the backpack? Do you mean about... It wasn't the filters that was bugged, it was item transportation that was bugged. It was causing lag if it was trying to put into the backpack and the filter wouldn't allow it. You can circumvent the lag by just making sure that in the end there is somewhere for the item to go. It doesn't just sit in the origin chest. So like if you use nearest first on the pipe and have filter anything, there needs to be somewhere for the item to go and it won't lag. Nope, I'm not trying to cast it. But I cooked up the platinum. Ooh, I'm going to keep the bundle in my backpack. I cooked up the platinum because a amazing early game ore duplication is ore hammers. And the platinum ore hammer is specifically really good at what would you say? Durability. It has the highest durability, which is nice. Let's finish cleaning up here. I am gonna need another chest for items here. I may have to take apotheosis gems and put them in a different chest. I think that is what we are gonna have to do here. Almost cleaned up. I'm gonna place a double chest over here. And this is gonna be for apotheosis gems. For when we dive into apotheosis. Okay. Alright, we're all cleaned up. And we've got our platinum. And all we should have to do is turn this into 2 platinum blocks. Grab some sticks. Oh, I think it's 3 sticks, actually. And there we go. Platinum Warhammer has a 256 durability. Let's see if we have Unbreaking in a base enchanting table. We don't. But I'm going to use this on a couple of my ores here. I'm going to use it on the gold, the copper, and the iron. I think it has enough durability for that. Because we need these resources for Gregtech today. All right, we're all set. You guys ready? I have a lot of quests to claim. I really do. And I'm gonna claim all. Ooh, we got a wrench. Upgrade base. The Powah manual. The mystical agriculture book. A sink. A honey treat. Some food. We got a few miscellaneous resources here. Oh, I do need to eat rotten flesh, don't I? Let's put one of those on our hotbar. I like to put my honey with my plants. And I think we'll put the books over here. Nah, we'll keep the books in the backpack until we make the tome. Can put down our sink for now. Now that we have an upgrade base, we could immediately try to make a feeding upgrade, which would be very nice. We need a golden apple. The only thing I'm missing is melons. I don't have melons. We'll have to see if Donut Community has melons. Hopefully they do. Need to make a golden carrot. Wow, everyone's leaving the server. What happened? Left the game, left the game, left the game, left the game. Hopefully, something didn't happen. But we have the Ender Pearl. There is a chance we can get melons from the unopened seed bags. You're working, says Andrew. Ah, okay. We'd get Silent Gear flax. Yeah, didn't get melon. We'll have to just hope. If we come over here, oh. I think Donut gave us some. Thank you, thank you. We'll make a glistering melon now. And that should be everything for the feeding upgrade. So we'll place this here, up, left, bottom, right. Perfect. Go ahead and toss this in our backpack. And I prefer to set this to allow, and I'm going to say you can eat the bread, the steak, and actually we're going to set them lower in the list, with the eternal steak being last. So that if we get a food that we haven't eaten that isn't poisonous, we can put it here earlier in the list and it'll eat it for us. Okay. Now, because of who I am as a person, I'm going to immediately jump to a diamond backpack because I prefer to get a rock solid backpack as soon as possible. And I'll move everything down. We'll keep the potions by each other. Beautiful. I'll hold on to the rotten flesh so that we can eat one piece. Let me sprint here. Let me actually turn off the feeding upgrade. And come back to the quest logs. We got a bunch more rewards. I'm just going to claim. We got another upgrade base, a stack upgrade for sophisticated storage, fluid pipe, and diamond. Sorry, there's like knocking going on. Ooh, we actually got 2 more upgrade bases. I'm going to throw those here. Okay. Check the getting started. Looks like it can't claim these rewards. Oak drawer. Oak drawer. Oak drawer. Hey, some diamonds. Ooh, an Inferium pickaxe. That's a pretty rare reward. Pretty rare reward. Let's get this all cleaned up. I'll store the drawers and pipes on us. Yeah, 2,000 durability on it. We'll have to save that pick for upgrading. And here we go, guys. So we're going to come down to the Gregtech getting started so that we can quickly read through this, refresh ourselves on Gregtech, and then we'll go to the Steam Age. So as we know, energy in Gregtech is measured as EU, and EU a tick. Gregtech can naturally produce EU, or you can choose to make power and convert it. I think we're going to be doing that method. Amperage, there is low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage. We know that. My only regret not being up at 4 a.m. was I didn't get to nuke my base or donut community base. I was planning on it. Well, the world save is downloadable, so you might be able to still blow up some bases. And then, machines and cable wires are rated for operating at a specific voltage, and if you give it too much, it explodes. LV is 32 volts, or 32 EU a tick an amp. MV is 128 volts, HV is 512, and so on. Okay. You did one in the mining dimension? Oh, nice. Wires and cables are imperfect and lose some of the energy they transport in the form of heat. You can mitigate some of the loss by covering your wires in rubber to make cables. Superconductors have no loss. Okay. You finally died? Is that what got you? That's what finally got you, huh? All right, and you may have noticed that 48 of low voltage, 32 EU a tick an amp would be 128 EU a tick. Yep. 1 amp of medium voltage is also 128. Can they be exchanged? Kind of. The electrified blast furnace is one example of this. 2 LV energy hatches can accept 2 amps of LV each, resulting in the EBF being able to process MV recipes. This is a key aspect progressing up voltage tiers. There's also a voltage transformer. Yeah, the first nuke missed me and I was next to it. Then we did one underground and it got me. Gabe TPA'd me to him right before it went off. Oh, that's how he got you, huh? I wish I'd been there to see it. That would have been beautiful. Now, eventually we want to get a low voltage ore prospector to locate ores. So we're going to favorite this, but this is a little bit a ways. But this is going to be how we'll find ores for the ore miners. We need to make the tools, and it says to start with a hammer. From deep slate, it will barely reach the surface. Ah, was it a max infinity nuke? You know how like the bigger the explosion, the more is based on how much charge it has. I'm wondering if there is a platinum hammer. I'm not sure. And it was max, huh? I thought it would have been a little bigger, but that's still a massive explosion. So it's telling us if we want to get into Steam Age, we're going to need these tools. So why don't we make the tools? Take our fish, add it to the food list. Oops. 256 radius. Holy cow. And we've got some iron, some copper, some gold. And really fast, our tree drawer is filling up. So I did want to make from functional storage the copper upgrade, which is just chest, drawer, copper. So I'm going to turn some of our copper to blocks. I'm going to make some chests. You didn't eat the rotten flesh? Oh. Thank you, Wrangling. Almost forgot. Was bigger than the cave under Donut Community at the moment, and a very cool design. Yeah, if any of you guys took a picture, I'd love to see it. But I'm going to turn these chests to drawers, and we're going to make some copper upgrades. Oh, we need one more copper block. Beautiful, and I'm going to throw these in the drawer. And this should now hold, yeah, 32,000. Oof, I don't think so. Well, if you did it on the server, I should be able to see it in the world download. You forgot to take pics. Come on, guys. All right. So we need to make a hammer, and I think we will just go with iron tools to start. Gregtech here. I think I've got twigs somewhere. There they are. Give me sticks, please. All right, so very first thing we need is a hammer. Gregtech hammer, to be precise. A very expensive hammer. And then the next tools. Ooh, a honeycomb. The next tools are a wrench, a file, and a saw. Wrench, file, and saw. So I'm going to type iron wrench, which requires plates. And we make the plates using the hammer. So we'll place the hammer and get a few plates. Then we'll make the wrench. And then we need an iron file. An iron saw. I sent an image of the surface map one, and so you're in charge of Gregtech? Possibly. I may be the only one that's going to take it all the way, which is possible. But my focus is going to be the Gregstar. That is going to be what I try to get. Ooh, a free iron furnace. Love it. All the tools you need. So here's all the other tools. We can't make all of them, but we might be able to make the screwdriver, wire cutter, and knife right now. And then we'll worry about the other tools when we actually need them. So let's do iron wire cutters, which, as we can see here, requires an iron screw and iron rod. The rod we can make with the file, and I think we needed 2 of them. The screw is also the file, but comes from bolts. So we'll make screw and make one more bolt. And that should be everything for the wire cutters. Oh, we need the screwdriver first. That's the one to take it all the way? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I want to really learn Gregtech. And this is my plan to do so. But there's a screwdriver. Let's get 2 more iron rods. And make the wire cutters. Is the Gregstar or all the mods star difference as in reward from completing them? There is going to be stuff to the Gregstar. It's just not in yet. But to craft the Gregstar, some of the components are all the mod stars. Like it's the final tier. It is the expert mode of the pack, basically. Oh my gosh, now I need another plate. This is why I also need to get AE2 up and running ASAP, but I want to get Steam going. All right, so we've made a few of the tools. We're not going to read about the ores at this time. We're going to come to the Steam age. And there's 2 things. We need sticky resin, which says find and farm rubber trees to get sticky resin. Alternatively, slime balls smelted in a furnace will give you some. And welcome to the Steam age. Steam machines can process any recipe in JEI up to 32 EU a tick LV. There's high pressure and low pressure. Low pressure machines will take twice as long. After every recipe, Steam machines need to vent the used steam. By default, it's located on the back, but with your wrench, you can change which side the exhaust port faces. If the exhaust port is blocked, then the machine will stop working. What a challenge. I've never completed the All the Mod Star. I think it'll be fun. You had all the Nether Star block done? So you were like right where I was. I hadn't done any of the actual difficult components. Okay. My son is having a very rough time. He is teething. He is grouchy. He is not a happy guy. But if we take a look here, we need a bronze plate to start the quest, which means we need bronze, which we're going to do by 3 copper and tin. So I do need to process some of my tin. Throw some in there, some in there. And we'll make a bronze plate, and so it begins. For rubber, I know that there is a rubber tree, a couple of them right over here. I'm going to chop them down, then break the leaves so I can replant these trees. Make a little rubber tree area here. And the Gregtech setup will probably build inside of the actual donut community instead of over here. Ooh, a wandering trader just spawned. What's he got? Rainbow, black sand. Yeah, nothing we want. I do want the leather and the leads, though. So, thank you. Okay, so we should have some tin. What, did you want something from them, Andrew? I'm sorry. Okay, tell you what, if I see a rainbow tree sapling again, I will save it for you. If it wasn't for the stream delay, I would have saved it. Sorry about that. I will try to get a rainbow tree sapling. I'll try to get you one. But now we got sticky resin. Gives us more saplings and some slime balls. And we should be able to... We're going to need to go get more copper already. I can tell. For sure. But here is our bronze ingot. And we're going to make bronze plate to start the quest. Now it says automation. Applied energistics is the most recommended, which is good. Ringling says, I didn't see any Ultra Vector plates last season. I got 2 purchases of Ultra Vector plates all of last season. That's all I got. That was crazy. We are going to use applied energistics. I'm going to have to get that started after I get the steam age rolling. So let's choose an area for Gregtech here. Looking at the giant base they've claimed, I'm sure someone already has plans for this area. That's why it's probably cleared out. Let's ask Donut. Donut, where can I Greg? Where can the Greg spread? Anywhere here is cool. We'll tell you what then. There's a farm up there. I sent a message with the pic whenever you get a chance. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Take a look at this, guys. This is... No, we're doing it now, Drew. We're doing it now, on stream. It's too late. Check out that. Infinity nuke explosion. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? That is insane. That is incredible. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that is gnarly. And I'll message you about your other message later, Rare. That was a surface one. They are weaker. That's the weaker one? Are you serious? By the way, this isn't my house. This is a Blue Skies. Yeah, this is a Blue Skies hut. Well, if that villager is still around, we can... Ooh, that's a nice sword. Let me loot this and see if the guy's still around. Let's trade him a book, get the Blue Skies started, and then use it. Eat our rotten flesh. We gained some hearts. Did we pick up any food that needs to be eaten? I don't think so. And it is indeed a blood moon right now, so we're gonna run to our house. And we'll start making the steam machines while this blood moon is underway. Oh man. Rare, I was gonna say, let me know if you guys, like, if your wife needs any help getting the bees back that she had. I wouldn't mind helping if you guys want it. You so desire my help. Love to give it. But let's continue here. After I clean up a little bit here. I'm actually going to use the map in the overworld. I like maps. I think I have an item frame. Can I know it's dark, but I'm going to quickly fill this map. I don't think we'll die to the overworld mobs. I'll ask her for sure. Awesome. I just know losing your bee types, especially because, I mean, I was going into bees. It's rough. So I understand if anyone needs a helping hand. Okay. Let's head home. Now that this map is filled. Thank you for putting a feral flare lantern at spawn. I logged on a blood moon and was almost killed 30 seconds in. Oof, yeah, I put a... admin-wise, I put a feral flare lantern and a mega torch at spawn. But I'm going to start the map process up here. Okay, yep, we got the blue skies. Perfect. Cleanup wise, we just need to put this sword away and the paper away. We'll put it here. That's fine. The very first step is to make a steam boiler because we can't very well power steam machines without steam. And we can make a low pressure, high pressure, and then these ones are for, so if we look 6 LT, 12 LT, 15, 30. But these are all high pressure. We're just going to go for, we have to use a solid boiler. This one we can burn coal in. Liquid, we'd have to burn lava. So we're going to go for a low pressure. We're going to need 2 brick blocks, a furnace, and the wrench. Well, luckily, I made sure to get us clay. Let's smelt that up. And I think we're going to need a bit more bronze. If we have to go mining for copper, that's fine. We'll take it one step at a time. But as soon as these bricks are done, you know what? I should have used the iron furnace. You know what? I'm just going to waste coal. I don't care. And in the iron furnace, I am going to use tiny coal. And should be a bit faster. Leaving for the blood moon rare. Man, the server is definitely popping. Hey, it's slow burn. Oh, I'm trying my stupid step assist. I was trying to give him the universal sign for peace. But my step assist kept putting me up the side. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the cabin turned out for trying to build something quick. I think it turned out well. Domum Ornamentum, after doing mine colonies, has taught me the ways. Got on to force load a chunk and forgot. Ah. Yeah, I've force loaded this chunk so that I'm getting wood when I'm not on. Daniel says, I missed the Twitch streams, but anyway, I watch all of the videos and I renewed my subscription. Thank you so much, Daniel. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the Twitch sub. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, so we've got our bricks. We've got our bronze plate. We've got our wrench. We just need a furnace. And we're going to start breaking the furnaces we crafted. Let's make a boiler. This one is for solid fuels. Doesn't produce many liters of steam, but it'll be enough to get us started. Get some more bronze plates, some more brick. And next up is the fluid pipes. Oh, someone's at the house. Hello! Oh, you are too kind. Thank you, thank you. So for anyone curious, these are digging claws. They increase your base mining level to stone and increase your mining speed. Now, when it says Yes, sir. I want a hat. When it says base mining speed, what it is referring to is when you're breaking blocks with your hand. I'm going to hide this superstitious hat, though. So now, if I go to, like, break the floor, look, bare hand, mine's like an axe. A stone axe. Love it. I love digging claws. They're an excellent artifact. But anywho, we need to make small bronze pipe, which is just wrench, plate, hammer. We're going to make a couple pipes. And hopefully get some rewarded to us. We said we get 2 to 4. We got 2. Darn. And now starts the machine process. Macerator for crushing and grinding. Compressor to turn the small dusts into bigger dusts. An extractor, which is how we're going to get the pulp. And an alloy smelter, forge hammer, furnace, and rock crusher. We're going to go for the macerator first. This is going to require a bronze machine case, 2 pistons, 2 diamonds. The machine case being plates around a hammer. So, plates, hammer. Should be able to make the pistons pretty easily here. We'll grab 4 cobble, 6 planks. Little extra. 2 iron, 2 redstone. And Gabe says, oh boy, what did I miss? Nothing much. I am just starting Gregtech, Steam Age. I want to play it from the get-go. Instead of waiting to do Gregtech, when we already have all the mod star and all that, I want to actually progress with it because I really want to learn more Gregging. But let's come back here. The low pressure macerator. We have the 4 pipes. We just need 2 diamonds. And Donut says we have basic power, Gabe. Ooh, I didn't know that. I saw the Powah cables, but I didn't see how you were making power. All right, and there's our low pressure steam macerator. Now this bad boy can be upgraded, but the main use of it is to duplicate ores and get the crushed ores and possible dusts and stuff. It's amazing. I'm actually gonna run the low pressure stuff here at my base, and then we'll set up an actual Gregtech building once we have more replaceable machines. Gabe says, nice, you like the storage I set up? I do. I love it. I had no idea. About repositories that actually look like bookshelves. That is so cool. I love the repositories. This looks fantastic, Gabe. And you're doing that's not an iron furnace, that's an emerald furnace. Yeah, now that they've increased the power gen, so we are running fuel efficiency. I am curious what we are genning here. There's not really a good way to see how much it's genning. Yeah, using amethyst because of the blast upgrade. Smart, smart. Yeah, this update, they buffed all the power gen, which is great. Gabe, you have an amethyst golem? Did I miss it? Is it over here by the buds? I want to see him. I want to see the golem. Where is he? Is he hiding right now? Ah, there he is. I love amethyst golems. It's so cute. Got more rubber tree. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be a very how would you put it? A very Gregtech focused series this time around. I am still going to be doing like mine colonies and stuff, but Gregtech will be the focus. Now, we're going to take our sink and a fluid pipe. Where did I put that fluid pipe? It's in my backpack. And we're just going to do some basic steam processing outside the house here. Thought I heard something. It looks like it was Donut again. So what we're going to need is to start with the boiler. Right? The boiler is where all the pressure comes from. So I'm going to put my boiler here. And I told myself I will be more decorative, I guess is the word to use. Now that we are playing the official season. Repair kit. So we're going to decorate this a little bit. And what we're going to need is, I'm actually going to use, ooh, what block should we use here, guys? I'm kind of tempted to continue the wood, but I want it to look a little different than my house. So I'm going to take oak log, stripped oak log, because combining the stripped actually makes a really nice effect. It looks really good. Did they officially release the pack? So it's not official release, but it's getting close. They officially released the Gregstar, upgraded the beta to version 2, but we are counting this as kind of like the release reset that we had talked about. This is the final reset. There will be no more server resets. Any progress you make will be permanent until the end of life of the server. But as I was saying, I like to do stripped here with regular log because I really like the look of these. I think it looks great for floor, great for walls, and will be an excellent start for our steam. So, our steam boiler is going to need solid fuel and water and somewhere for the steam to go. We do need some more pipes here, which was wrench, hammer, plate. We'll just need one pipe for now to get the macerator up and running. But let's give it water. You know what? I'm gonna change this up a bit. I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the boiler here, the macerator here, and the sink here. We're gonna give this. I think I can use an iron. It counts as a forge wrench. Nope, it does not. Well, luckily, we've got a Powah wrench. So this is going to start to get water. Now, if we look at the sides here, so we know we're putting in water here, and over here, I want to put down a pipe, and we'll say connect on this side, connect on this side. Oops, I'm just trying to right click it and I keep messing up. Now it says for the boiler, just water and fuel source, watch it heat up. It's very important that you put the water in first, which is what we've done. We made the macerator. We get a rubber ingot as a reward. Awesome. And it wants us to make wood dust first thing. So Let's get some planks. And I'm just going to rock one, just a tiny bit of coal here to get us started. So I'm going to put in one coal. Should start producing steam. And over here, we're going to crush a plank once it is pulling. I got to remember, I need to set this. I'm used to having the buttons, but I don't get the buttons until, oh, we're not hot enough yet for steam. We are not hot enough yet. We gotta wait a minute here. Yeah, it's definitely slow. This is going to take a bit. I'm going to put all the coal in there. We'll let this build up with steam, and hopefully we'll get wood dust. In the meantime, we can go ahead and make another item, which we're going to need a compressor to make plywood, to make resin circuit board. We're trying to get to a basic electronic circuit. We are going to need a low-pressure steam extractor, which this is where I might be running out of bronze. But we'll find out here. I'm going to take the bronze plates. I'm going to turn more of them into pipes. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it's the wrench. It's the wrench. Get some more pipes. Let's make another piston. I'm actually short cobble, which is kind of funny. Let's go get some cobble. I could swear I got a stack of cobble earlier, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that was just the other materials, but I'm just going to come up here and vein mine the stone. Cobblestone, perfect. We'll need redstone and iron. And then I think we've got everything else we need. Let's make, oh, it has to be a sticky piston. No, it can be a regular piston. We're good. So I will do this recipe. And then we need a casing, which means we need more bronze plate. A lot more bronze plate. Make a machine casing. Then we just needed 6 pipes, and is that regular glass? Regular glass. So we need 2 more pipes, which we have just enough sheets for, which is kind of lucky, to be honest. And we need a piece of glass. And here is our low pressure steam extractor. I'm not going to pipe this up yet, so I'll just put it down here. I want all the steam to come here. Hey, the macerator is powered though. There's the wood dust. Macerating wood logs gives a good amount of wood dust per log. Oh, we should have done the log instead of the plank then. This machine will turn ingots into their fluid form. It can also process some items into pulp, like sticky resin, into raw rubber. Ooh, we got a vacuum tube. Very nice. So we need to make raw rubber pulp, which, tell you what, I will get this hooked up. Make sure we wrench this. So this will eventually get some steam. And I'm going to put our sticky resin. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to put half of it in here. Temperature is climbing. Water's keeping up. We're okay. Everything is okay. Yeah, I do want to try macerating Even though it's a low tier macerator, I want to do some iron ore. I'm going to throw this in here. Now, there's 1.5 million recipes. Oh, wait. Can it do... It can't do raw Minecraft ore. It could only do the raw Gregtech ores and the raw ore forms. But this is where we take our raw coal, which is Gregtech, and throw it in the macerator, right? Am I doing this right? There is a macerator for this. Yeah, you get crushed coal ore. Let me double check. Maybe you can do the raw iron. Am I mistaken? Oh, I am mistaken. All right. Raw iron. We'll do the iron instead of coal. There's just probably not enough steam yet. Or, actually, let's see what it said it required in the macerator. It says it can do low pressure. So, I'm just going to leave this, see if it works. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have started our Steam Age. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode, episode 2 of the Journey to the Gregstar. I'm going to be doing a bit of progress in between the episodes for Greg because of how much there is, but I will always teach what I learn in the episodes. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. And sometimes I'll be live in Discord when I'm doing grinding or live on Twitch. Twitch link is in the description. Discord link is in there as well. I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Streams might be a little light with my wedding coming up, so stay tuned. Bye-bye.